crazy. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, when this is crazy.
Your socks don't match.
Here's my number, tomorrow baby. Let's start to look right, like you baby. Here's my number, tomorrow baby. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, tomorrow baby. And all the other girls try to chase me. Here's my number, tomorrow baby.
Blah, 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 key thing, you know the deal. Going to the gym. So, it is like 7 degrees outside. It is freezing. 12 degrees according to the car, but it is turned on, so it's probably wrong. It's really cold, but I freaking love it. I much prefer the cold over the heat, for the most part. We have been in the South for so long. I'm so over it, especially humidity. We lived in Louisiana, Texas, Florida, apparently in no particular order, Georgia, I live in Georgia by myself, and North Carolina. 5 southern states over the past, what, 8 years. So I'm done. And then Illinois and Missouri briefly, which aren't as cold as this and aren't as hot as there, but still got some unenjoyable summers. So moving to Colorado was kind of a no-brainer, and I'm just loving all this snow, the cold. I'll take it. A lot of people are like, how could you live there? But dude, come on. Why would you want to live in the humidity? It's the worst. You go outside and you're all gross and sticky and it's hard to breathe and it's just terrible. I like the winter. So yeah, I mean, we've only been here for less than 2 months, so who knows? Could get sick of it too. You just bitch about wherever you are. Grass is greener, right? But I'm about to go to the gym. It's earlier. It's not even 12 yet. Get a little more of a jump on it than I usually do. I'm gonna do shoulders and tries, one of my favorite days. Oh, I forgot to tell you yesterday when I was explaining my workout routine. So for calves and abs, I do both of those. But the way I do it is I alternate every other day. So say today I do calves, tomorrow I'll do abs. Calves, abs, calves, abs. I just end each workout with the one I didn't do previously. And a lot of people don't even work abs, and you don't need to. I mean, your abs are gonna show when your abs show, but I mean, it's a muscle, why not work it? And other than that, I think I gotta go to Target after that to get some stuff for Courtney. I have no idea what I'm getting, so I guess I need to call her and ask. I literally have no clue. She said I need to go to Target. Maybe I should have paid attention. Kinda have that problem. Don't tell Courtney I said that. So far today, hunger has been not bad at all. I haven't smelled anything delicious, so it hasn't hit me. That's what I've noticed. Hunger really doesn't hit me at all so far on this unless I smell food. So it's gotta be something. I mean, yesterday it was just vegetables, but like today I made the boys oatmeal and waffles, peanut butter waffles, peanut butter on the waffles for breakfast, and I did not want either of those. So it's not any food that makes me want to eat. But funny story. So back in, I think 2011, probably 2010, when I was doing the last like full-blown, I finished it the whole way, keto diet. If you don't know what keto is, it's basically low carb. I would do a refeed. You do a refeed once a week where you have, there's sort of different ways to set up. What I was doing, I was have one day where I would do really low fat and moderate protein, not really high protein either, and really high carbs to basically replenish your glycogen stores. So I got to the point on this where I was having, I think, oatmeal with banana and a couple sweet potatoes was the bulk of my my refeed, and it was like the best thing I had ever had. I was writing a log on bodybuilding.com at the time, and I was just raving about it. I was like, you guys have to try this. Like, it's the greatest thing ever. Bananas and oatmeal, it's insane. And everyone was like, yeah, I mean, sure, dude. And then I was eating a lot of sludge normally throughout the week. And what sludge is you mix protein powder with a little bit of water, just enough to make it kind of the consistency of really thick pudding. And it makes it a lot more satiating to eat than just drink a protein shake. I mean, you're actually like eating something. So I would put it in the fridge, and so it'd get kind of hard. And I was using, I'm totally blanking on the protein I would use for it. it's Gaspari, but I can't remember what theirs is called. Either way, I was using the Gaspari Whey Vanilla, and it kind of tastes a little bit like butterscotch. And I was making sludge and having it like 3 or 4 times a day, and I was obsessed with it. It was literally so good to me that I was like, I'm gonna eat this forever, just like as a dessert. This is phenomenal. And again, in my log, everyone's like, I mean, yeah, we tried it, and, you know, it's okay. I'm like, you guys are crazy, this is amazing. And then I finished the diet and got back to eating normal, and like a couple months later, I tried the sludge, and I'm like, I can't even eat this shit, this is terrible. So it just goes to show you, like, if you restrict yourself from normal foods, kind of crappy foods start to taste amazing. Which, I mean, it's a good thing. It would suck if it stayed as gross as it is when I'm used to normal foods the whole time, but it's just weird because you expect it to be so awesome. Then you go back and you're like, how did I love this? How did I spend 3 months thinking this was the greatest thing ever? And I literally can't even eat it now. It's disgusting. Alright, so let's get this done. I actually linked my gym's Facebook page, the Men's Health article last night. Said, since you're my gym, figured I'd tell you about the thing I'm doing. And they responded, they're like, oh, awesome, keep us up to date. But they didn't share it or anything like that, so who knows? Who knows if that'll get any coverage, but gotta try.
Thanks, man.
No problem. So it's snowing again. I love it though. This is awesome. It feels so good. It always makes it feel warmer if the temperature is the same and it's snowing. Is it just me? I don't know. Like, way warmer. Like, it doesn't feel bad at all. There's kind of a breeze too, so it should be freezing. Oh my God, it's so nice. I do not understand how anyone doesn't want to live in this. It's crazy. It's the best. Speaking of the best, I guess my workout wasn't the best. I love getting snow in my beard. I love how it looks. I might just be weird, who knows? All right, so that was a little loud. Workout done. It was pretty good. It was, I don't know what time I got here. A little over 2 hours, I guess. Strength, about the same as last time. Endurance was a little worse on some things. Well, it was probably a little worse across the board. But you gotta keep in mind, this is a cut. So unless we see like drastic strength and endurance drops, that's sort of business as usual. Some people will gain some when they're cutting, and I usually gain a little bit on my pulls. So back generally keeps getting stronger, keeps getting more endurance when I'm on a cut. But anything else, presses, especially chest, they always just plummet for me. So just because we're seeing changes, and like I said, too early to really know if there's much happening, because one workout could be better than the next just because one workout's better than the next. But anyway, so far so good. Hunger isn't bad. I got pretty hungry for like 2 minutes in there. Something reminded me of food. I keep having the problem where I forget that I can't have regular food. So something will sound good, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have that when I get home. And like, no, you're not. You got 96 days left, you're not having shit. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna take a little time to talk a little bit more in depth about why I'm doing this project. I know I touched on it some in the intro video, but I always keep those a little bit short on the details just because I'm putting everything in there and I don't want to have a 20-minute long intro video for the project. So, a lot of questions and concerns about the project have been coming up a lot quicker than normal because of how much attention this is getting, which is awesome. And I always seem to forget that I don't know if I explain it wrong or just, it might just be the fact that it's so out of left field and so extreme that even when I explain the reason I'm doing it, it's still kind of, it falls on deaf ears. So I'm gonna explain a little better and sort of address some of the things that people have said that they thought the project was about or that the project is gonna do. So before I make a 30-minute explanation of the explanation, let's get into it. So this is not meant to point the finger, as some people have said, at individuals and blame them for being overweight. Sure, a lot of it is personal choice and it is, you know, deciding to eat too much. Yes, but a lot of it, I don't want to say is not controllable, because I mean, everything is controllable in a sense, but a lot of problems are from addiction. So you can't really blame the people. I mean, if you don't seek treatment and you decide just to say fuck it, then that's one thing. But a lot of people struggle with weight and it's a legitimate clinical thing that they need help with, and they're getting help with, and sometimes they're not. So that's not what it's meant to be. And I understand the concern that's been raised by some people who deal with these things and think that maybe people will see this and it'll create some kind of compulsion and obsession and will lead them down a dangerous road. Perfectly understandable. But that's not the goal. The reason I'm doing it is because it's not okay for everyone to think that foods are bad, because it makes you feel guilty. And it's not just that people think that and no one's really pushing it. It's the industry is trying to make you think that things are bad for you to sell stuff. And that's not okay, because it creates so many problems. How many people have been on a diet and they're going really good, eating really clean, and then they break down and they have a Snickers bar. You go to a birthday party and you have 2 pieces of pizza and you have a slice of cake. And then you just lose your mind. You ruined it. You've been on it for 2 months, you've been on it for a week. It doesn't matter how long, it's fucked. And now what do? Now you crash. Now it's over. Now maybe you get back on in a month, maybe you get back on in a year, maybe you get back on in a few days. But either way, you have to deal with that guilt, because you think that you messed it up. You think that you cheated, you think that you ate a bad food, and that's something that's gonna tear you up inside. And to some people who haven't struggled with that, it may sound kind of silly, but it's not. I personally have struggled with it my whole life. I grew up quite overweight. My mom still won't admit it, and I find that quite aggravating, but that's okay. And I'll tell you a little story about when I found out that I was fat. So when I say found out, it blows my mind to this day, but I literally grew up until high school not having any clue that I was overweight. I thought that I was just jacked. I didn't even work out. I didn't even grow up playing sports, other than every once in a while. No, I didn't even grow up doing martial arts. It was later on when I started doing that. So I went to a private school. We had a track meet against other private schools once a year that we didn't even really train for. So I didn't grow up athletic, but I thought that I was jacked. I didn't know how it worked. I was bigger than all my friends. They all thought I was tough. So I was like, yeah, I'm just jacked. So the moment I found out that I was fat was, I believe, my sophomore, either my sophomore or the beginning of my junior year of high school. I was in PE playing basketball with 3 of my best friends, and they were all skinny, and they said, pass Fatty the ball. And I was like, who's Fatty? And they're like, you. It's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm not fat. Like, bro, come on. And so I went straight to the locker room and I looked in the mirror, and it's like I saw myself for the first time in my entire life. It was crazy. I completely saw that I was overweight, and I was never like morbidly obese. I was like 215 pounds, but like solid fat. Like, I was not strong. I played football and wrestled at that point, but I was not strong. I couldn't bench 100 pounds. Like, I was just all fat. And I just didn't know. I always wondered why my friends who were 50 pounds smaller than me were stronger than me, but I don't know. I just kind of wrote it off. I was like, I have explosive power for football. I don't know. I didn't know how it worked. And that moment completely opened my eyes. I saw that I was overweight. I saw that I had a problem, and I saw that I needed to change. And from that point on, I've completely dedicated myself to learning about nutrition, learning about fitness. And it's been a journey ever since then, and it's been a constant struggle, and it still is, because I like to overeat. I like to eat a lot of food, and I'll eat past full. I'm a big bored eater. If I'm sitting around, I just want to snack. So it's something that I completely understand. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it's not fair, and it makes me so angry that people know that this is the way it works. People know that these foods aren't bad for you, but they want to sell you their product. They want to sell you their diet. That's the main thing, really. It's usually diets that people want to sell you on, or cleanses and shit like that. And they're just manipulating and then hurting people. It's not some arbitrary thing that's just, oh, they're making money. If people buy it, they're idiots. No, because people genuinely want to lose weight. People genuinely want to change their lives, and you're fucking it up for them because you're selling them on this snake oil that's completely wrong, and you're doing permanent damages they're never going to be able to get out of because they're never going to learn the truth. So that's the whole point of this. I understand that some people might take it wrong. I understand that some people might go a little extreme and eat more junk food than they should, but I'm willing to take that chance because this is a message that needs to get out there, and it needs to stop. It really pisses me off. So that's why I'm doing this. So, and I know that when you find out about this, when you learn about calories in versus calories out, that it's not a magic bullet. It's not gonna fix everything. I haven't instantly gone from struggling with my weight my whole life to being like, bam, now I can eat whatever I want and just control my calories and stay at 6% body fat, no problem. No, it's still hard, but I understand that food isn't the problem. I'm not constantly stressing about what I'm gonna do when the diet's over to maintain this weight loss. I can't even tell you how many low carb diets I went on, and they went great, they work, sure. Anything that restricts your calories is gonna work. But I would be agonizing the entire time about how I was gonna keep the weight off when I was done. Because I was like, this is fine for 3 or 4 months, but I'm not gonna do this forever. So what am I gonna do when this is over? I'm gonna have to start eating carbs again. So I'm just gonna have to be overweight. I just didn't know. And so many people don't. And it's so depressing. You kind of think you have to either be in really good shape or you have to enjoy food and enjoy life more. There's some people who can eat really clean all the time and it's part of their lifestyle and they don't mind it. Not a lot though. There's not a lot. It's really difficult and it sucks. So once I figured out that that's not the way it worked, that I could live my life and eat the foods that I wanted and stay in shape, it just made it a lot easier. And it started making me focus on what the underlying issues were. I found out the issues aren't food and the fact that I can't eat the foods I want. The issues are that I like to overeat. I like to snack. I have these problems that are me. They're not the food, they're me. So that's it. That's the long and short of it as to why I'm doing this and why I'm willing to go to these great lengths to share this with people. It's like I said, it's something very personal for me and I feel very, very passionate about it. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the love that I've gotten for doing this, and it's awesome how quickly it's taken off this time. So I just hope you guys all stick with me and keep sharing it with as many people as you can, because like I said, everyone needs to know. It's dinner time. It's lunch and dinner time. So I haven't eaten anything at all today. So I'm doing the video in our bedroom because I'm trying to do it earlier. I'm sure you can hear screaming out there because all the kids are insane. I don't think I've shown all of them. Maybe I have 3 boys. One's 6, one's 2, and one is close to 1. So our house is constantly insane. So I've been doing the videos after at least most of them are asleep. But I mean, I gotta do them during the day sometimes. I was up until after midnight last night editing yesterday's video, and I'd like to get them up sooner. So shooting here now, at least for now. At this moment, I'm shooting here. So hopefully I can do this. I mean, I'm sure I can, but it might be terrible. And my battery, I forgot to charge it as soon as I got home, and I've been home for like an hour. So I just quick charged it. Hopefully it lasts the whole video. I need to order a new one. I keep forgetting. Remind me. So I'm eating this Private Selection Denali Extreme Moose Tracks. Exactly 1,000 calories. Won't focus on it. There you go. And a Talenti, I don't know if that's how you say it. Seems pretty straightforward. Key lime pie gelato. I think I maybe once in my entire life have had a good key lime pie ice cream. I think I've had a good gelato, but I'm not sure. No, I'm thinking coconut. So hopefully it doesn't suck. But key lime pie is like my favorite dessert. So I'm going to save that for last, hoping that it's good. And then I'm gonna drink some protein. Got a new protein at Target. I never buy them at stores like that, but it was on sale and it's really low calorie, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna try it after this. I feel like I'm talking so fast, but I don't want the camera to die. All right, so starting off with this one. I feel like this is gonna be easy, but every time I say that, my life sucks, so probably not. It's actually not bad. I basically just got chocolate ice cream, but it's It's pretty good. Got like a massive chocolate swirl. That was good. All right, let's go. Last bite. I feel like I made pretty short work of this. So it wasn't bad. It's not a low, it's 250 calories a serving, so it's about like the moderate Ben & Jerry's, but it was good. It was pretty easy to eat. I should have turned off the baby monitor before it started. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully I can eat this one too. That was definitely the easiest pint that I've eaten, so that's good. I'll see how this goes. So I want to get it all done right now. Hopefully this is really good. I always have such high hopes for key lime ice cream, and they're always just so disappointing. They always taste really chemically. I don't know if that's a word, but I use it a lot. All right, first bite. That is pretty good. Hopefully it stays that way. I didn't try any of the graham cracker or whatever. Not graham cracker. What is that? Pie crust stuff. All right, yeah, that's good. So it is possible for there to be a good key lime ice cream. Maybe it just has to be gelato. Can I even call gelato ice cream? I mean, it's so similar. It's all good though. Awesome. I don't know if it's gonna be easy, but it's definitely gonna make eating these back to back a lot easier because this is phenomenal. And let's beat it up. And just like that, we're down to the last bite. The camera is blinking at me, so fingers crossed that this stupid thing doesn't die. All right. Oh no, man. I meant to leave a little bit to eat after drinking this shake in case it's disgusting. Whatever. I'm so rushed because I'm afraid the camera's gonna die. Completely forgot. All right, so that was good. This was the easiest ice cream day yet. Hopefully the shake doesn't put me over the edge though. Oh my God. I'm drinking 3 servings. Let me show you the brand. Integrated supplements. Oh my God. Every time I'm getting the hiccups right after 8. It looks fairly legit. It says, see all test facts at labdoor.com. Label accuracy, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully it's not bullshit. I guess the macros aren't as, I kind of don't think about it. It's 110 calories a serving, but it's 20 grams of protein instead of 25. But it was on sale. It was, camera died. Now we're back. I've got my other almost dead battery. So hopefully this one will get us through. I need to start using, I feel like I have so much energy right now. I don't know what's going on. But I need to start using my other camera. So let me backtrack. A couple people have been asking me about the cameras I use for this vlog. I have 2 different cameras. So far for this though, I've only used one. The one I'm shooting on right now is a Canon G7X. It's a little tiny, handheld, super easy to carry around camera. Got a little bendy tripod on it. It's awesome, I love it. But recently I got a Canon 80D, which is really awesome. Got a Shure mic on top. Got a super heavy duty bendy tripod, GorillaPod I think it's called. And I've shot some of my videos with this, but none of the new ones just because I'm still learning the camera. So it's much more hit or miss as to the quality and the coloring, how much color correction I have to do and all that. But soon I'll be shooting with this. Probably, I mean, the audio's better, the quality's better when I actually get it right. So if you're wondering, Canon G7X If you don't want to buy a DSLR and get super heavy into it, I highly recommend that over anything. Canon G7X. Get it. You don't need anything. You just need that little bendy pot tripod thing. That's it. Get that. So, now that that's over, back to the protein. Oh yeah, so I guess the macros aren't quite as good as I thought. I bought it, I was in the store, I was like, because I wanted the lower calorie protein because all mine are like 150 to 200. And I was thinking about ordering some Isopure, which I'm probably still gonna do because it's like 100 calories for 25 grams of protein. And I saw this, I was like, oh, it's on sale, it's close, might as well. So anyway, I'm trying it. God, long story long. Hopefully it's not disgusting. I'm full, like, I don't need any more food, but I don't feel disgusting like I have the other days. And I ate double the ice cream in one sitting, so I don't know. Maybe this is gonna get easier. That'd be awesome. All right, I'm terrified. I'm always so scared to try new proteins. I've had so many that are so bad. And even ones that aren't terrible, I'm just so sick of that whey taste that you get, just like hits you. And but you never know. Drinking my super ultra generic Mountain Dew. It's not the greatest. I don't recommend it. Big K Diet Citrus Extreme. Nah. Hard pass. But I got 2 cases of it, so what am I gonna do? I can tell you right now, this is not gonna be good. This was a mistake. I should not have bought this protein. That is a smell I haven't smelled in quite some time, because protein companies have come pretty far in making their protein not absolutely disgusting. But this is not good. I'm still gonna drink it and then throw up all over the place. Oh my God, I think that. Okay, so I keep getting these little, I'm really cheap with paper towels. I don't know why, but I am. We buy the Selecta size, okay? The ones that are basically half a paper towel you can tear off so you don't waste a whole big one. Not only do we buy the Selecta size, but I tear the Selecta size in half and make everybody else tear them in half. So like, if we set the table, tearing all the paper towels in half. For the napkins, everyone gets half of a Selecta size. And so even for this, I keep, giving myself a little dinky thing. Anyway, back to the protein. I'm just stalling. I don't want to drink it. It's going to be so gross. Okay, we just got to do it. Just got to rip off the Band-Aid and just do it. But I don't want to get anywhere near that thing. That smell, I'm telling you, that smell is so bad. See, I got through the ice cream with zero drama. But now, here it is. You can't get through a whole day without drama from me, I guess. All right, shake it up again. It's getting all foamy. Actually, here's the mess though. This is the worst. This is the worst. All right. It's gotta be a whole freaking shaker of it too. It can't just be, I swear. All right. Just gotta do it. Maybe I'll hold my nose. Just do it. God, I'm such a bitch. Seriously. Here we go. Here we go. It's time. Nope. 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 There was a moment, right as I finished, when I thought, maybe you'd be okay. Maybe. It lasted all of half a second. That's not good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have any more of that protein. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know if I'll be able to return it. I don't care. That's not good. That's not good. I can't remember the last time I had a protein that bad. That's rage. Screaming. Oh my God. Okay. So don't buy that, please. Jeez, he's losing his mind. Range is the 2-year-old, and he is crazy. I'm talking completely out of his mind. Nuts. awesome. Awesome. He's like literally my clone. It's nuts. You can hear him screaming. I guess I don't scream that much, but maybe I used to. But like, he looks identical to me. He has the same, oh my God. He's probably running to his room now. He has the same curly hair. I have really curly hair. Can't really tell yet until you can sort of tell. That's why he's acting like an asshole on the sides. But he's got my curly hair. He a little bit chubby. Look, the problem I always had. He likes to eat. The boy likes to eat. So we have to rein him in sometimes. Whereas Arson, our oldest, I mean, he's super skinny. And he acts like me too. It's weird. It's crazy. It's literally my clone. Oh my God. Okay, so he's probably mad because like he'll do this thing where he'll ask for something and you'll give it to him, or you'll do it like he wants off a chair or up on a chair, and then as soon as you do it, he just completely freaks out, just loses it. Like, how dare you do exactly what I was asking you to do? So who knows? You never know with him. All right, I'm gonna go die now.